One day this will not be a thing. And do you really want to sit down one day? Because time is going to go like this 20, 30 years. Do you want to sit down and say, shoot, I should have participated in that? Hi, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nafisa. On this channel, we talk about all things real, raw, and girly. Today, we're going to get into the topic of content creating. You guys, this is a sign. Sometimes I just tend to go into this depression where I don't feel like I'm good enough. I don't think content creating is the right thing for me. I tend to second guess myself. I tend to really just not want to do it anymore. And I know where this stems from. It stems from me not having stability as a child. I know y'all are sick of hearing it because a lot of the times when we bring up our toxic traits, it's always, oh, because when I was a child, I as an excuse. No, I know I'm the problem, but the reason I want to talk to all the lazy people out there. If you didn't have parents that were on your butt about things that, take a lot of your free time, if you didn't have parents that, monitored your schoolwork or made you go to college or, made you do sports or take anything in life seriously, you understand what I'm talking about. I kind of grew up raising myself in a way. I did have siblings, so my older siblings kind of raised me. But yeah, I kind of grew up kind of raising myself, doing whatever the F I wanted. And now as I'm an adult, it's hard for me to stay consistent. It's hard to me to stick to something. It's hard for me to volunteer my free time into doing something important, which will probably turn out better for me in the future. I just have a hard time just staying on one thing and, not scrolling on my phone or not trying to do something else or counting the minutes until I'm done, just like sticking to one thing. I have a problem and I'm here to admit that. So, all those people who grew up very independent, their parents didn't really just, you know, hammer that discipline into them, you understand where I'm coming from. And a lot of the times, I know a lot of people can relate when I say, I don't know if this thing, content creation, is for me, or am I just trying to find an easy way out, if that makes sense? Because I feel like a lot of the times we develop other people's dreams because it looks easy, or you think you'll be good at it, or your friends are doing it and it's working out for them. Right now, at this moment in my life, I can't decide if I'm actually good at this or if I'm doing it because it might be an easy way out for me. I'm not going to college. I do want to go to college, but I'm not in college. I don't really have anything going for me in my life right now. I'm only 21, but I'm that girl that's like, I want to figure it out now. I know that there's those people out there like, oh, you're so young, like you have so much time to figure it out. No, not me. I need to figure it out now. The time is always now. The right time is always now. When people say that, they're setting you up for failure. Don't fall for it. Seriously, don't fall for it. I have this toxic trait where I'll burn myself out on motivation and I don't want to do anything else for the rest of the month. So I would say like 1 week out of the month, I'm super consistent. I'm filming. I'm coming up with ideas. I'm editing consistently. Like I'm really just I'm on my stuff, right? And then out of nowhere, I'll just get burnt out and I don't want to do anything. Am I good at this? I'm questioning myself. Oh, I only got 40 views on my videos. Like I really start to go in on myself. So, what I have told myself is whether I'm good at it or not, I told myself this is what I want to do. And there hasn't been one thing in life that I've actually went through with. So I'm just at a point in my life where I'm like, I want to actually go through with something. I said I want to be a content creator. I'm going to be a content creator. Okay, maybe I'm not good at it, but at least I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I said this is what I want to do, so I'm going to do it. And to anyone out there who wants to do content creating, but you're not sure if you're good at it, you're camera shy, or you just don't know if it's the right route for you, I'm gonna give you my opinion on that. So in however many years, this could be a century from now, 100 years from now, content creating is not going to be a thing. Nothing sticks around for forever. Content creating one day will not be a thing. People getting paid off of social media, putting a camera in front of their face, or whatever type of content you do, it is not going to be a thing anymore. So whether you're good at it, whether you think this is actually your dream or not, or if you're just leeching off of the next person because it worked out for them, whichever way it is, if you said you were going to do something, then do it. I'm talking to me too, because y'all, I have this problem too. I'm trying to be inspirational to someone out there who feels the way I did. One day this will not be a thing. And do you really want to sit down one day? Because time is going to go like this 20, 30 years. Do you want to sit down and say, shoot, I should have participated in that? Wait a minute. Okay, I went this route, but I lived in the 21st century where we had the opportunity to upload a video to the internet and become successful off of that. I could have inspired someone with my talent doing this. I could have showed the world this and that, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to film, you could have uploaded it to the internet and possibly became successful off of it. You know what I mean? So why are we not taking the opportunity? And granted, content creating is not for everyone. I can definitely, content creating is not for everyone. Talking to a camera, filming your life, whatever type of content you're doing, it's not for everyone. So I totally understand. But the people who actually enjoy content creating, you love the art behind it, whatever, do it. Do it. My sister and I were talking on the phone a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about how fortunate we are to live in a generation where you can upload a video to the internet and, become successful, right? And we were talking about our future because we are two people who love to live in the moment, but we also think deeply about our future and how it'll turn out, because that's also very important. Live in the moment, but also think about your future, okay? Do it for future you. So she was kind of giving me a pep talk. She's not a social media content creator at all, but she was giving me a pep talk, and she was like, do you really want your grandkids to come to you and ask you about how it was in the old days and how you guys got paid by sitting on your ass and talking to a camera and showing your personality off to the internet and becoming successful, becoming millionaires, billionaires, and you're gonna say, oh well, I tried it, but I quit? You don't, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go out that girl. This is what I want to do, so I'm gonna do it. So if it works out for me in the long run, then kudos to me. I am so happy. Future me, like, girl, you did that, period. We did that. But if it doesn't work out for me, that's okay too, but at least you can say you did it. And if the reason why you're not doing it is because you fear what other people are going to say, think of yourself 20, 30, 40 years from now, looking out your window, thinking, I had the opportunity to inspire so many people. I had the opportunity to make a living off of doing nothing practically. And I didn't, because I was too afraid of what people who already know me in real life would think of me. I was afraid of what my cousin would say behind my back. I was afraid of what my coworkers were thinking. Like, really let that sink in. Like, do you know how dumb that sounds? Like, I really was thinking about this the other night, and I'm like, Nafisa, your prefrontal lobe hasn't even developed. I'm only 21, but things are clicking for me. Someone said when your prefrontal lobe develops when you're 25, nothing really changes, but things just start clicking for you. And mine's obviously hasn't developed, but things are already clicking for me. I'm only 21, and I'm just like, girl, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna care when I'm 50. I'm not gonna give two F's. I'm really not. So, and I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, girl, it wasn't that serious. Why didn't you just do it? So here is your sign. Do that content creating. You're not gonna be good at it. It's gonna be cringy. You're gonna be ugly. But you're making content and you're trying. And guess what? You're going to get better at it. And everyone says it. I know. All of these videos say it. They all say the same thing because they're right, you guys. We have to get over the fear of being perceived. This is the pep talk for you and I. We have to get over the fear of being perceived negatively because people are going to do that anyway. So don't be afraid of what your neighbors are going to think of you or what anyone in real life is going to think of you because they already know you in real life. So what if you acting different for the camera, girl? We trying to get this coin. We're trying to get this coin. And I feel like my real personality actually comes out when I'm in front of a camera and there's no one around. Like that's actually the real me. So what? They're watching the real you. So effing what? Your coworkers are seeing the real you. So what? Make that content. Do it for the future you. This is your easy way out. This is literally the key. This is your way out. If you were a person that didn't grow up fortunate with having parents who were successful, if you are a person that doesn't like doing laborious work, if you are a person that doesn't like to work around people, if you are a person that has a big personality, if you are just a creative person in general, pick up that camera and do it for the future you. So you can say you did it. You participated too. Think big. 30 years from now, you participated too. Yeah, I made $1 million off of one video. I sure did. Yeah, by talking to a camera. So if you were looking for a sign, spring is here and it's time to get the ball rolling, and it's time. Right now is the time. So make that content. I love you guys. I love anyone who clicked on this video. If y'all want to make like a group chat on like new content creators who are just now getting into it, who are trying to stay consistent, and we just like kind of motivate each other in the group chat, let me know because I'll create it. And yeah, I love you guys and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.